All of us want to go to some imaginary place, some magical land that we wish would exist. But in reality, we actually don't have to go that far. Our own planet is filled with lots of weird and breathtakingly beautiful places. So on today's Countdown from the Knock list, we will show you the top 10 seriously weird yet beautiful and bewitching places to fire up your travel goals with. Number 10. Whalebone Alley, Siberia. Our list starts with these massive whale jawbones that stand tall in the middle of an island in Alaska, forming a macabre alleyway. Whalebone Alley dates back to almost 15th century, but no one knows its origin. Theories range from a sacred spot to a place of a mass slaughter, but it can also be, well, really anything, and this makes it a great tourist attraction. Number 9. The Tianzi Mountains in China. The Tianzi Mountains in China is 9th on our list, and they have one hell of a view. They are so magical looking that they were the inspiration of the floating mountains in the famous movie Avatar. These mountains are actually pinnacles of limestone that are covered by greenery and shrouded by mist. This gives them an even more fairy tale vibe, like it's home to some fairy creatures living in the clouds on top of mountains. Number 8. Socotra Island. Now this was separated from Africa's mainland almost 60 million years ago. 8th on our list, Socotra Island then became a remote island. This makes it a land filled with plants and unique biodiversity found nowhere else. Although they are typically bizarre, like the twisted dragon's blood tree and bulbous bottle tree, Socotra Island still seems like a faraway land that just might be an inhabitant of dragons and goblins. Number 7. Chocolate Hills, Bohol Islands, Philippines. Now these hills in Bohol earn their name due to the changing color from lush green to chocolatey brown in the dry season. But what makes them special is that these hills, almost 1,700 in number, are so regular in shape that they can be easily mistook for being handmade by someone. Although Chocolate Hills range in height and are a result of coral deposits and soil erosion, they are still a very awesome view to look at. Number 6. Goblin Valley in USA. 6th on our list is the eerie landscape of an uninhabited valley in southeast part of Salt Lake City, Utah. Continuous erosion from wind and water have made the soft sandstones into bizarre pinnacles that almost seem like goblins and aliens in Goblin Valley. It almost seems like some are kind of on Mars, but it's really just a 2-mile pathway of some weird structures. Number 5. Cat Island in Japan. Yes, a dream world for cat lovers everywhere is Cat Island of Japan. This island is inhabited only 100 humans, and all other places, well, a home to cats. The island even has a cat shrine and has built cat-shaped cabins for tourists. A full-time Neko paradise, as the locals would call it. This is heaven if you are a cat lover, so mark it on your list. Number 4. The Catacombs in Paris, France. 4th on the list is a really dark and shady place, the intensely creepy catacombs located in Paris, France. They are a network of tunnels and the resting place of almost 6 million Parisians. The macabre display comes from anonymous bones and skulls that are taken from the cemeteries of the 18th and 19th century graveyards. The tunnels, in the beginning, were just really a way to get rid of overcrowded graveyards of the city, but now it's a popular place for tourists. Number 3. Plain of Jars in Laos. Now the top 3 starts with the Plain of Jars located in Laos. Shrouded in mystery and myth, stone jars of all sizes are scattered across this valley in groups of 1 to hundreds. Theories say that these were used in funerals. However, local legend says that these huge jars were used to brew rice wine for giants. That makes it not only a mystical, but a fascinating place. Number 2. The Nazca Peru Lines in Peru. 2nd on our list is one of South America's greatest mysteries. The Nazca Peru Lines are geometric shapes and animal figurines etched into Peru's barren land. Although these are only visible from the air or from a metal viewing tower beside the highway, they are still worth a look. Some of the shapes are almost 200 meters in length and are made with continuous straight lines. Number 1. The Giant Causeway in Northern Ireland. So the top of our list is the Giant Causeway in Northern Ireland. This place was actually the creation of a volcanic eruption that solidified, contracted, and cooled, making this really awesome place. There is an estimate of 37,000 polygon columns that are so symmetrically and geometrically perfect that it looks like some giant created them, or that they were molded by some type of fairy creatures. You should definitely visit this place if you are ever going to make a trip to Ireland. And that, folks, finishes our list. Tell us which place you found the most astounding out of the 10, and subscribe to us if you don't want to miss our more upcoming awesome lists.